And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown.
Air Force 3.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Hunt is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Off play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Back to pass. It's Manning. Right on target this time. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Touchdown, Texas.
For the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Yeah, and bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snatches it on the right. Finds a seam at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Falcons need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll ride his man on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And they won't try another play. Instead, taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying play action. A little release to the back. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Off the play fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Now on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the left. Find some fresh air. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle. It's Roberson. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the fullback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons!
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an It's knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Snagged in the middle, it's Wingo. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end get there to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle, and he's dragged down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Off the play fake on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
When you're a defense and they run the triple option, it is exhausting. You literally have to make sure you focus on your guy. They did an unbelievable job taking away the options. Quarterback had nowhere to go with the football. They strung him out towards the sideline. Great positive play by this defense.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end.
The pass on second down. Caught by the tight end. No gain on the play.
The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Deep throw off his back foot. Makes a grab down the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Let's see what they do on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Okay, ready?
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Good job.
Let's go.
Get past the sticks.
I'm ready for my cousin now, boy.
Catch.